walking down Market Street. Across the city, buildings rise shrouded in black netting, nylon widow's weeds. Blue and yellow cranes swivel the skyline. I'm walking Market, Castro to Van Ness, trying to reside in the practical, the apparent. Looking for patterns, cross-street echoes of new and old roof lines, the pit is gone, filled. 5 stories of bay windows, Mondrian squares. After Trinity Episcopal Church burned, leaving a hole, it was just called the pit. A sign on the corner with the design for a new church never built, occasionally a Christmas tree lot or an art installation. 3 sides of chain link, always a ready place for demo and club flyers. The practical, the apparent, the patterns. This midsummer late afternoon, almost evening, surprising new shifts in street wind, in sidewalk sun, sidewalk shade, wind and blue cranes swivel above the trenches of rebar. The pit was where I met friends the evening of the '89 earthquake. We watched the Queen direct traffic through the 3-way intersection, a troop of PG&E workers, all hard hats, all walkie-talkies, marched to the Castro, then returned, same formation an hour later. We couldn't stop laughing. The Sanchez twins, 76 and Shell, No More, or the Buchanan Pumps, a Castro station following. Where will locals buy gas? The patterns, practical, the apparent, but my iPod's on shuffle, blind faith playing, can't find my way home. Somebody must change, somebody holds the key. Got my first smog test at the 76. Blue Honda Civic, my college car, barely passed. Rented my first zip car there too. It was parked behind, down and to the left. A steep angle reverse onto Market. Zip cars have names. That one was McHenry. 6 stories buried shell diagonally, 5 stories wipe out the tie house. And I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. The tie house used to be Letitia's, then it used to be another tie house, then it used to be a burger place, then it used to be the original tie house. All the incarnations had the same sweeping curve, the upturned eaves, a blind date during its burger days. We both knew it was a no-go, but we still ate a meal together. Still can't find my way home. Second shuffle, Sean Colvin singing, A Matter of Minutes. All of my old world and all the things in it. A Whole Foods at Dolores. The joke's been whole paycheck. Now it's whole city block. Are hard to find if they ever were mine. Buchanan Rising, 7, 8 stories next to Sushi Delight, the Mint Bar, the Alliance Health Project, singing sashimi test results under shadows, hard hats, safety glasses, and safety vests are mandatory on this job site. Boots in black magic marker added above. By who? A supervisor, a worker, pedestrian. Dolores Street was where I fell in love with a man and a woman, with hot coffee and white mugs, with quesadillas and guacamole, where I dropped acid for the first time, rolled on E the second time, where the friends I've known since 1980 still live. The apparent, the patterns, the practical. I can't have it my way and I can't give up without a fight. Lady Ward used to live on Buchanan in one of the best apartments I've ever seen in the city. 2 levels, the upper floor, 1 big room. A view of Civic Center, downtown, Bay Bridge, beyond. Year after year, we'd gather there at the long, long table for Thanksgiving. Half a block times 8, the LGBTs, floor, ceilings, louver, loom the air at Octavia Boulevard. The word behemoth surfaces a harmony line to my shuffle. 24 hours a day, video surveillance, no trespassing, no on-site hiring crossed out, fucking scrawl below in blue marker, the fucking that I recognize. The days after the earthquake were good for cruising. Balma and I drove the length of Van Ness, not a light on, then to an alley south of Market for blowjobs in the dark. Yellow and blue cranes swivel the skyline length of Market. This is the street where I tested negative, and tested negative again, and then didn't. The news broken by a volunteer in their 20s who wanted to talk. My friend's outside waiting. I need to talk to him and another friend. I need to call my doctor. Behemoth, mammoth, Leviathan. I walked market in January heat and January rain, summer and June gloom as the fog roiled Twin Peaks night wind, day wind, afternoon wind. I can't find any sense. The buildings don't fit their neighbors. Maybe I was just seeing what I wanted to see. A new gallery, personal trainer, group exercise, weren't those homes for books until now? Everything changed in a matter of minutes. I walked market, going to work at Zuni, rushing to the film festival for groceries, for screwdrivers, for sex parties, for dinner, for home. And nothing was saved in time. Behemoth, an enormous creature. It's mentioned in Job. Not a good sign. At Franklin, an exterior mirrors the curve of turning, traffic one pattern, apparent echo. Mammoth, a thing of huge size, a large extinct elephant. At Van Ness, a triangle donut shop next to a parking lot. On the chain link fence, pink painted padlocks in the heart-shaped world wide called love locks. Pre-leasing and happiness, this way please. An arrow after please pointing the way. Who knew happiness, capital H, was that simple? Leviathan, an aquatic animal of enormous size, a sea monster. My iPod shuffled again to Bach, a prelude, slow and sad, solo cello, white and blue and yellow, the cranes swivel the skyline.